A community at boiling point, the local MP trying to cool tensions.
They are from some of the most war-torn and troubled.
Despite sitting on Britain's edge, Skegness is at the centre of the migrant row.
I'm passionate about, the residents that live here, and a lot of us aren't feeling very safe.
We don't know the backgrounds of these people, where they're from, what have they done, what are they actually running away from.
They're getting free medical treatment. We can't get a doctor in Skegness.
Not everyone is worried. One Ukrainian woman questioned why she was welcomed so warmly, while these men are met with hostility. 5 hotels are being used by more than 200 asylum seekers, while the Home Office struggles with processing delays and a lack of accommodation. Skegness MP Matt Warman says the future is uncertain, but he understands people's concern.
When they say, for instance, we want to know when a hotel might stop being used, I think it's right that, as I say, I'm honest and say, look, I can't give you a date right now. What I can do is apply the maximum pressure to the Home Secretary, to the government. This is a situation that those people themselves say is not acceptable. We've got to move on from it as quickly as possible.
More than 2 million visitors descend on Skegness each year, but out of season, it's quiet and hotels are largely empty.
The Home Office says that accommodation is needed for 37,000 asylum seekers here in the UK.
Some locals say trade is already turning away from the town. Danny and Adrian are on the town council.
Without tourism, it's the major industry that we have on the coast, tourists. And if we lose the tourists, then Skegness will be in trouble.
These people that are here, unfortunately, have just come through, perilous waters to get to our shores with no money. So they can't support an economy that struggles for over half the year.
The local district council, East Lindsey, declined to comment, saying it's a Home Office issue. But in cases where asylum is granted, the council could face additional pressures, according to the leader, Craig Leyland, speaking of his own accord.
We would say there's a balance between what we can do locally in terms of the numbers that we can support and how that goes forward. That's our concern, is that balance. We don't want that to tip over into community cohesion problems when that balance tips the wrong way.
In a statement, the Home Office said that the use of hotels to house asylum seekers is unacceptable and that it's a temporary solution. The UK hit its highest levels of net migration this week, despite Brexit and border promises. In Skegness, a town with the highest Leave vote in the country, referendum wishes and reality are very different things. Will Hollis for GB News in Skegness.